That would be me.
Look who we're hanging with.
Ryan O'Halloran.
Jason David Frank.
Humberto Ramos.
Please do not change channel.
Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin' With Web Show. I'm GW Pomacher. Thank you so much for logging on and tuning in. Go on down, hit subscribe. You've got a minute. Sheriff, would you handle that for me, please?
Hit the subscribe button. It is spelled S-U-B scribe. It is below. It's probably red. And if you do not do it, then I will bring an end to your empire of fallacies.
So do it. And we're here at the Brevard County Renaissance Fair in Wickham Park in Melbourne, Florida. And right now we're hanging with good friend, actor, and cast member here at the show, Thomas Carter Rochester. Thomas, thanks for coming by, man.
Thank you for having me.
So good to see you again.
Yes.
So it's been a year, man.
It has.
How's the year going for you?
The year has went. It was a long year.
Yeah?
And also a very short year at the same time. I feel like we were just in this chair.
When you're doing stuff you love,
yeah.
Bam, bam, bam,
Bam.
it's gone, right?
Yeah, it's just...
what projects did you work on after last? Now, last year, for those of you out there on YouTube, you'll remember Thomas was King Arthur.
Yeah.
The man.
Yes, somehow.
And, yeah. And so, what have you been doing, man? What are you doing?
I was working, I was actually getting in shape for a role that ended up falling through. And I think it fell through. It really fell through at the end because I ended up getting a hernia because I was working out like 3 times a day for 7 days a week. So
That's very method of you.
Yeah, I burned the candle. I melted it in the sun, basically.
Wow.
Ended up getting a hernia, had surgery, and then because of all of that and it taking about 8 weeks or so to get where I could do things, my shoulders finally deteriorated to where I needed surgery on one. So I got surgery on that. And during that time, I did a lot of existential reading and stuff to kind of expand my mind while I couldn't expand my body. And then after that, it was hopping right back into the Ren Faire as soon as I got done with surgery. It was
Yeah,
like
we
2
saw you
weeks
at
later.
auditions.
Yes, auditions.
Yeah. When you came in this year, now you're doing the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Great bad guy character.
It's so much fun.
It is. That's got to be a blast.
It's so much fun.
When you came into audition this year, did you specifically go for the sheriff, or were you kind of put me in where you need me, coach? How'd that work?
I did tell them to put me wherever they needed me, but I did say I did not want to be Robin, because there's no fun in being the good guy twice. You know, there's just
you gotta get out there and play.
And everyone kept telling me I should be Robin, and then thankfully someone came in and killed it, and I didn't have to be Robin, and I got to be.
We got to talk to Tim.
Yes.
Good kid.
He's
really
good.
talented young
Yes.
man. Really driven. So. Favorite part of being the sheriff this year?
Probably all of the Star Wars quotes that I'm sneaking in under the surface. Like, give in to your fear, child, and you're still holding on, and, well, you know, do it. Those, every...
You gotta love that. You're sitting
so
here,
much.
you're in period garb, you're ready to go, you're the Sheriff of Nottingham, and you're dropping Star Wars quotes.
Yes, and they just fit.
Because they do.
Yeah.
All right, Knight but sword.
Yes.
Yes. This year, not Excalibur, but this year is that you're doing some sword fighting this year.
Yes.
You're doing a lot more physical. We saw.
Yes. Last year I got to have a sword fight. It was at the end of the day. It was in the joust field. I hate sand. It is terrible. Especially when it's all beach sand and it seeps in through the shoe without going inside
the rubber on the
shoe.
bottoms of shoes, when it comes to beach sand, if those of you who don't live in Florida, you don't feel our pain.
Man.
Because, man, when you're walking through, this is not rubber, it's some kind of magic membrane.
Yeah.
It filters everything out except for sand.
And it seeps right into the socks, and you look down when you take your shoe off and you're cut because you got shells in there somehow.
No person that lives or drives in Florida doesn't have sand on the floor of their car.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I don't
just
even
sort of
vacuum
there.
anymore.
Why bother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even vacuum anymore.
Pretty soon I'll be able to charge tourists to go and sit in the sand.
Just enjoy the front seat, you know, where the trash goes.
Now, how long do you guys rehearse for this year?
We had rehearsal, auditions in, I believe, July, and then we started in, I had surgery, so we started in probably first week of August.
Wow.
Of rehearsals. And last year we started a little bit later. We started our fight choreography so everyone could learn how to do fight choreography, because last year it was just myself and Dalton doing the sword fight. So this year everyone's like, we want to learn. So we had 2 free classes that Rick and Donna put on for us. And that was before rehearsals, before auditions. Then we had auditions and started back up. And it was to get everybody used to improving, getting used to knowing characters, kind of more time to build ourselves as a group as well as individual cast members.
That's amazing.
And I don't even think we started fight choreography until I believe November, because we had so much going on and I had to heal
You built
first.
a real community, though.
Yes.
You really did. You had a chance to get to know all the cast members.
Yes.
And really build
it was
something.
Fantastic. As of last year, it was more of, we didn't get to, I had no idea what to expect last year, so I came in very focused on the lines as an actor, stuck my nose to the grindstone, and then when I came out to the first day of fair, I was like, whoa! Not what I expected. Because I had never been to a Ren Faire, and all of a sudden I'm the king of the Ren Faire, and well, that's a step up.
Yeah. From not even spectator to the king.
To the king, yes.
And now you're patrolling the Ren Faire.
Yes.
Seeking out the notorious
Hood.
The Hood.
Robin of the Hood shall lose his head.
We're in the hood.
We are in the hood of Sherwood.
Of Sherwood. That's right. You got a yellow feather here. What's this all about?
So we have a mystery game this year. It is spectacular. It is much like the game of Clue, where it is process of elimination. Anyone with a yellow feather will be able to tell you a clue, but first you always have to do something for them first. There's a who, a what, and a where on the back of the program. It's got a list of names, items, and places.
And the patrons are playing this game.
The patrons are playing the game. And best of all, it's free. And if you conclude the clue game, you get free stuff.
See, free stuff.
Yes.
And you're part of the show, really.
Yes.
You're interacting with these characters, which is one of the best parts about a Ren Faire.
Yes.
You get to walk around and be the sheriff with 10,000 spectators just kind of wandering around looking, and you're in character the whole time.
The whole time. And most of them don't even know who I am until I tell them, and then it's like, oh, he's a bad guy. And then it's like, oh, I'm the bad guy. I'm the one bringing justice to the land, following King Richard's rules of no thieving, and I'm the bad guy. Right? I'm contorting children's mind to join the side of justice.
So you read Robin Hood, right?
I actually have not. I've seen the movies when I was a kid, so I knew about Robin Hood. I knew the sheriff was the bad guy, but I tried my best to avoid any portrayals.
I was going to say, so in putting your sheriff together.
Yes.
Any particular inspiration there? Anything that you kind of drew from your own experience?
Yes, I drew from the anger of my childhood, actually. It's just perfect.
I'm gonna let him finish that because there's just no way you got to top that.
Yeah. The sheriff is the youngest of 10, I believe, is what I was informed of. That is our portrayal. That is the thoughts I was using in my head, and he was bullied a lot by his own siblings, being the baby of the litter. And so I took that, and I was bullied a lot by my sister because I'm the baby of the litter.
Okay.
So I took that kind of frustration and I brought it in. So he goes from very jovial, very, as I like to say, low-key. I use low-key as like another inspiration.
There you go.
Sly, smooth, silver tongue.
So what I'm hearing is you kind of built this thing where Robin is kind of the sibling you want to beat to death.
In a way, I like to look at it as he's the mirror of myself. He's got long hair and a beard. I've got long hair and a beard. We're not too different. We both steal from people. Taxation is theft. Remember that, children? So we're kind of a mirror of each other, but I wear the all black. He wears the brighter colors. He makes good jokes. I make jokes of manipulation. So I wanted to use, I'm the dark side of him, because that's every great hero's journey.
He did it again. Do you see what he did there? You see what he did there? He walked you right into that.
Boom.
That's right. That's what the sheriff does. He draws you in.
As soon as you think you're out, I pull you back in.
Yes, that's a movie reference too, YouTube. Look it up. What's coming up for you?
I've actually been filming with my crazy work schedule with some folks from Florida Tech here in Melbourne. It's a very trippy short film idea of virtual reality and whether or not, like, how real it seems. And I'm playing another evil character. It's been a year of evil, which I'm relishing.
Side.
It's the dark side. I went from the light and now I'm on the dark.
Every actor loves that, though. To get to dive in there,
yes,
really sink your teeth into a dark
character. They actually rewrote the script recently, and I have so much evil monologuing to do, and I'm so excited to do it. I've got that, which we should be filming the final scene actually after the fair ends.
Now, what's going to happen with this short film? You got festival schedules?
As of right now, we're just trying to finish it. It's a first-time writer and director, so we're all basically new. I think I have the most experience out of everyone involved.
Oh, wow.
In terms of on-camera film stuff, so I'm helping out where I can, and we're crafting it. We've shot our scenes probably 3 or 4 different times to just make it better and better and better.
That's fantastic. Let us know when that's ready, and we'll let everybody
I will, and
know
I'm actually really hoping that we'll be able to get it into some festivals and figure out that path.
Great film festival right here in Melbourne. Melbourne Independent Film Festival is an amazing festival.
Yes.
We had a great time this fall.
Yeah, I had a lot of friends who were at there and involved. Prince John was in a film in that, so it's very, very community-based, and a lot of folks from the fair there.
That's fantastic. Oh my Lord, she keeps doing this. She did that to us last year too. You get talking and chatting and having a good time.
Good conversation.
All of a sudden, the mean lady behind the camera says, "Shut up." I know you're an actor. You feel my pain, right?
Yes.
I know. It happens all the time. We're going to wrap it up, though. We're going to say thank you to our friends and our partners at Something Unique Magazine, Space Coast Comics, Wordfire Press, Famous Faces and Funnies, Off the Chain Radio with Yvonne Mason, Heather Reed at Asylum Convention and Entertainment Services, our great friends here at the Brevard Renaissance Faire, as well as those over at Krypton Radio. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm GW Pomacher. We have been hanging with Thomas Carter Rochester, the actor and cast member responsible for bringing the Sheriff of Nottingham to life at the Brevard Renaissance Faire. Remember, log on, tune in, subscribe, and see who we're hanging with next.